Guys, the holy basil is native to the Indian subcontinent and grows throughout Southeast Asia. This plant is widely used in Ayurvedic and folk medicine, often as an herbal tea for a variety of ailments, and is considered sacred in Hinduism. It is also used as a culinary herb with a pungent flavors that intensifies with cooking. It is reminiscent of clove, Italian basil, mint, and has a peppery spiciness. And it is considered an agricultural weed and an invasive species in some areas outside its native range. And for today's video, guys, we're talking about the holy basil plant, or its scientific name, Ocimum Sanctum Linn. So without further ado, let's dive in. Guys, I'm Lou and welcome to Lou's Green Life. But before I go on to the main topic, please support the YouTube channel of King Salam Tagyan. Like, subscribe, comment, share, and please spread the word. And don't forget to hit the bell notification for more videos and future videos of King Salam Tagyan. The main objective of his content was to help the people, especially the poor and less privileged, by giving them program which is Land for the Landless, Green Revolution, and Barangay Chambers of Commerce. A tangible, unique, beyond compare project of the king for the benefit of majority and to uplift the living standard, the economics of the Republic of the Philippines, as well as the Maharlika Kingdom. So let's get started. So guys, what is the holy basil? So the holy basil is popularly known in India as a Krishna Tulsi, is worshipped every morning by most Hindus. This annual much-branched herb grows to a height of 30 to 90 centimeter, and as you can see, the stem and the leaves are purplish in color, unlike the Simian basilicum, which is green in color. And the aromatic leaves are oblong, obtuse, entire, and serrate or hairy, and um, the flowers remain on the plant for a short while and give rise to several seeds. And if the seeds put into water, they swell up with a gelatinous coat, making them look like frog eggs. And guys, this plant possesses insecticidal, antibacterial, and it is a mosquito repellent. Guys, I have a confession to make. Did you know that the holy basil plant is revered in Hinduism as a manifestation of the goddess Lakshmi, the principal consort of the god Vishnu? And this plant is especially sacred in Vaishya natives of the Lord Krishna. Is said to wear a garland of the holy basil leaves and flowers around his neck, and it grown in most Hindu homes, often in the courtyard in a dedicated four-sided structures. And the presence of the holy basil plant is believed to increase piety, foster meditation, purify, and protect. And devotees worship in the morning and evening with mantras, offerings of flowers, incense, or water from the Ganges. And even Thursday or Fridays is considered especially sacred. And even the ritual act of watering and taking care of the plants by undertaken by the women of the house is considered worshipful and meritorious. Holy basil is cultivated at many temples, and the woody stems of the plants that have died are used to make beads for sacred hapamala. The beginning of the Hindu wedding season is marked by a festival known as Tulsi Viva, in which homes and temples ceremonially wed holy basil to Vishnu. And water infused with the leaves often given to the dying to help elevate their souls, and funeral pyres are commonly fitted with the holy basil twigs, the hopes that the deceased may obtain moksha and be liberated from the cycle of rebirth. So guys, the rain was started to drop, so I decided to enter the house. Anyways, moving on. So what is the medicinal use of the holy basil plants? Surprisingly, it has 9 amazing medicinal use. What are those? Number one, it is an expectorant for bad coughs, catarrh, or an inflammation of any mucous membranes with a free discharge, and bronchitis. And number two, it is also used for ringworms and other skin diseases. And number three, it is also used for strengthening and giving tone to the stomach, for gastric disorders in children, and hepatic disorders. And number four, it is also used for earache and athlete's foot. And number five, it is an agent that helps to soothe and protects the alimentary tract, and also to relieve inflammation, and it is also used to cure urogenital disorders. Number six, it is also used for reducing the pain caused by stings of bees and wasps, and other problem caused by worm and leeches. And number seven, it also helps to check recurrence of such diseases like malaria, and to expel worms from the body. And number eight, for chronic constipation and piles. And lastly, number nine, for sores and sinusitis or inflammation of the sinuses. So guys, parts use and how to use the holy basil when it comes to treatment. So the parts that you can use was the roots, the leaves, and the seeds only, nothing more. So how to use this plant when it comes to treatments? Well, I have 7 big tips that you should and must remember. Number one, the juice of the leaves mixed with honey will take care of bad coughs and catarrh. Number two, the juice of the leaves is applied externally for ringworms and other skin diseases. And number three, the infusion of the leaves is used to expel worms from the body, as a tonic for gastric disorders in children and for hepatic disorders, and also to check the recurrence of malaria. Number four, the fresh juice of the leaves could be dropped into the ear to take care of earache. And after cleaning the affected parts, the juice could also be applied externally for athlete's foot, a fungal problem occurring normally between the toes. Number five, the decoction is used to take care of number five and number eight medicinal use that I have mentioned. Number six, the fresh roots are ground with water and applied to the affected parts to take care of number six medicinal use that I have mentioned. And lastly, number seven, a poultice made out of seeds and placed on top of sores and affected sinuses can take care of these problems. And guys, I have a reminder. When it comes to food consumptions, there are possible side effects of the holy basil. Holy basil seems to be safe for most people when taken by mouths for up to 8 weeks. But the holy basil can have side effects such as nausea or diarrhea. The safety of taking holy basil longer than 8 weeks has not been studied. So be careful with this plant. Guys, how to take care of the holy basil? Well, the holy basil plant is an easy plant to grow. Holy basil likes a moist environment, and frequent watering is required for seedlings just to keep the soil moist. And if the plant was already established, it should be watered once every 4 to 6 days in spring and fall, and 2 to 4 days in summer. And in winter, all you have to do, if your holy basil is in the pot, all you have to do is move inside and reduce watering. So it is preferable to use rainwater and distilled water because tap water may contains a lot of calciums and other mineral salts. Guys, if you want to know if your holy basil plant was in a good condition, all you have to do is to insert your finger into the soil of the holy basil plant. If the soil is particularly hard and dry, it needs to be watered immediately. But if the soil is moist, no immediate watering is required. That's all for today's guys. I hope you learned a little. And if you like this video, please like, subscribe. Feel free to comment down below if you want answers, suggestions, or opinions regarding on my current video. And don't forget to hit the bell notification for more videos and future videos of Lhou's Green Life. And that's all for today. I hope all is well with you and your family. And good luck in the garden. Keep in touch.